Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne with Back to Earth Creations and welcome to my craft room. We are preparing for our live auction. So far today I am producing a shop update. So it's Wednesday. So normally this is my day off, but I'm shifting my day off to Thursdays because that's just something we're trying this week. But I'm getting the shop update produced. We're getting the auction gallery updated with the last 5 dragon eyes. And oh my god, at the time of recording yesterday, it took me 12 hours to get my vlog, like my weekly vlog, uploaded. And I don't know what was up with our internet, but we got it taken care of. But that took forever. So, well, hello, husband.
You had to put it on your phone's internet in order to upload it.
Yeah, so I don't even know what's up with that. Ember's still doing okay, for now. But she had us a little worried. Yesterday, just whenever she takes to hiding in places that she's 19, but when she takes to hide into places that she never goes to, and like we had to look, we were like, where's our cat? But we found her and she's doing better today. Just still seems to be really low energy. Randy is weaving scale mail. It's getting good and muggy in the garden again, so there's no telling what weather awaits us this week, but our focuses this week are the auction, doing some tie-dye, and the shop update. So let's get to it. So I'm just adding some of the final touches to our dragon eyes. We got them all uploaded to the auction gallery, and the magnetic sheet that I had gotten was not good for such heavy sculptures, so we went and found some really nice, like 3mm thick, or I don't know how many. I'll put a link down in the video description. But we got this magnet paper, and it was $10 for a single sheet, but it's heavy duty, y'all. Like everything from I'm very pleased, everything from the adhesion to how well it holds onto like a refrigerator or a metal whiteboard. And we were able to get quite a few dragons backed with this, dragon eyes backed. So I do leave a little bit of an edge, like a border. That way it doesn't stick all the way on. And I apply it, and then I'm just going to burnish it in quite well using the broad side of the scissor handles. And that is how I finish our dragon eyes. And you can see it's not coming up, so fantastic. So as an example, here's one of our heaviest eyes magneted on. Oh, I don't know if I can get it off. Not one-handed, so we'll just have to slide it down. So they might be too strong. So there we go, once you can get your fingers under it. I'm making a cauldron of iced coffee using coffee cubes, cold brewed coffee, and 0 sugar creamer. Jesus. Oh, I filled it too much. I gotta drink some. So now I have a cauldron of coffee, and Randy and I have a hostile workplace environment. And Yvonne, why are you celebrating with a cauldron of coffee? Well, I'm glad that you asked. Let me show you. Your girl cleaned her room. Her craft room. Z-Dog is all tuckered out because he's been keeping me company while I tidy up my work surface. Like, we are ready to go. So I'm going to enjoy this iced coffee, and then I'm going to pick up where I left off on making this mold. So what I've done here is I used the heat gun to close up any of the pores and texture that were in our monster clay. And now I'm going to go through and hand brush on this ease release. And this is to keep the silicone from sticking to itself. Is it recording?
Yep.
Awesome. There's so many bubbles in this.
Yeah.
That'll be alright though.
As long as all the bubbles rise.
Yeah. But we don't need it much more than 1/4 of an inch up top.
That's true.
Let's get to mixing. So it is the next morning and the silicone has completely cured, and I am mixing together equal parts of part A and part B of some freeform air and applying it with the monster clay like wall still on, just to keep everything, you know, nice and easy. Just filled it in with at least a 1/2 inch thick layer of the freeform air, and I've added 2 little nubbies there at the end with the last bit of the freeform air, the 2 just lock straps down around, you know, so hopefully this will work out. We're going to let it cure overnight, and then this mold will be ready for its maiden cast. Hey everybody, it is Friday, the day of our live auction. I love that little lamp dog. And whoo, I'm nervous. So I'm watching one of my favorite kick streamers, Not Bush, sculpting and working on scale mail. There's my done pile. This is the in progress one. And these are the ones that still need woven, as well as these ones in here. So that's going to be an ongoing project that takes probably the next couple of weeks. But I want to show you one last look at the things that we're going to have up for auction today. So the big dragon, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not like, I'll be surprised if she sells. But she's never going to sell if I never put her up for auction or on the website or anything. And then these ones are the ones that I do hope find new homes. We've got some gnomies. We've got some dragon eyes and different sculptures, like really excited about all of these. I've had so much fun over the past couple of weeks making all of these dragon eyes, and then I figured, you know, that fairy house might try to get, you know, see if it wants a new home. And in other projects, Randy just got the little cone loaded, so that's ready to go. Randy's been working on opening some more of the aluminum rings that I am weaving with, he's weaving with, and our niece Maddie, while at college in Georgia, is also weaving with. And our freeform air is all solided up, but I'm gonna wait and tackle this probably until tomorrow morning. So this is the last that we'll be vlogging before the live auction, so wish us luck, you guys. Honey, it was wrong with you. So this is the last vlog video that we'll get before the live auction today, so wish us luck, you guys. Mwah. Hey guys, so we just had the live auction. We ran out early, so it stopped a whole hour sooner than what we anticipated. The only 2 things that haven't found new homes, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. We'll report on that probably closer to Tuesday, but the only 2 things that didn't get bid on were our fairy house and were our big guardian dragon. Everything else made it across the auction block and at least had a winning bidder, but the nature of auctions is you do not count your eggs until they have hatched, so we're gonna get everything listed up to like the website so people can start paying for their winnings, and then we'll know whether or not we're gonna be able to afford moving to Alabama, but we're gonna make it happen. So hey you guys, it's just a lovely gentle thunderstorm, just a little bit of rain this evening. Well, there's that Z-Dog barking. Good morning, everybody. Easy dog. My stinky mutt. All right, so Randy's in there getting the... Don't hiss at me, you possum of a person. All right, so Randy's getting all of these tie-dyes, future tie-dyes, soda ash. Bucky's.
With an old
Bucky, the old Bucky bag. Okay, focus, Vaughn. But yeah, Randy's getting those soda ashed. He's not really a possum person, but he does hiss at me like a possum. I'm going to be taking this little guy out of his mold. Okay, I didn't have to cut it this time, but I think we should stuff the tips with monster clay or something to keep from having to screw with that with the foam. Is that all right?
Whatever you feel is needed.
Right on. Check it.
That's cool.
That's some Cubone looking.
It is. It really is. I love it.
Alrighty, y'all. So we are fixing to have some rain come in. So I'm gonna be planting this bag of beans, not all of them, but most of them, in this bed where my broccolis have just gone to the worms. Now, what's going on here? You can see all the cabbage leaf worm or cabbage leaf moth larval damage. But I've harvested the broccoli. You can see that little cut off stem there. And I don't have much faith that it's going to be sending off side shoots like how my broccoli has in the past. So before the rain comes in, I'm going to get this bed cleared out and get the beans planted and get all of this onto the compost for the chickens so that they can hopefully, like, check this out. What's this wasp doing? Well, I wonder if it's a predatory sort of wasp that lays its eggs in the caterpillars. But I'll keep an eye out for that. I'll be gloved up so I don't get stung and, you know, stuff. But let's get to it. Well, I got this bed cleared out. There's all the broccoli, which it was starting to send up some side shoots from the roots, but I'm over broccoli right now. It's bean season for me. I need to get some cover crops in to keep, I mean, even though we're not going to be here. Well, let's look at this toad while I talk. Look at that toad. I did not mean to displace her, but there's just a little toad. Her little butt. Her little toad butt. Hi, neighbor cat. We're just toad watching together. But I try to not do more than one because I do not want to displace too many toads, because now, like, this was her whole freaking habitat. Like, I feel kind of bad, but it is what it is, you know. This is my part in this backyard ecosystem, is to come through and demolish everything and plant new stuff. So, but I do try to only do one bed at a time. That way I'm not displacing everyone at once. But yeah, you can see there's a little cabbage moth larvae right by, there it is. I wonder if she would eat that. Oh, and there's another one right there. And there's another. So yeah, this is, I bet the birds are going to have a heyday coming in. There's another. But I'm going to get our beans planted nice and deep because allegedly there's going to be rain today. But I'm going to leave that toad alone. But I just wanted to show y'all a cute little toad. And, you know, just something to be mindful of. That's a big reason of why I don't use power tools. I just do things by hand, really. Like, because even I've hurt toads going in through with a hoe before. you know, so I want to be careful and give them their space to do what they need to do. But I got to do what I got to do too, you know. So we coexisting as best as what we can. So I couldn't spot the caterpillars, but the chickens seem to have no problem at all. Now we only have Biscuit Bay and Bob out here right now. Nutmeg and Poppy are in there being broody. But we still have the 5 chickens. And I'm still just loving these morning glories and sand vine milkweed. The morning glories are for me more than anything. I just think they're gorgeous. I love them. I've always, always, always loved morning glories. But the sand vine milkweed, while it can take a little bit of management in the garden, it is a host plant for monarch butterflies, a trap crop for aphids. You can see we don't have any yet, but I'm sure as soon as it gets good and hot and dry, we're going to be these will be covered in orange little aphids. But that's okay, because then stuff that eats aphids has something to eat. I want there to be abundance in my garden for more than just me. You can see it's just starting to set its flowers. But I'm going to go ahead and harvest my heads of cabbage with my little garden knife. Because they're just going to get chewed up. I anticipate any of the caterpillars would probably come over here to just double down on these guys. So I'm going to leave the bases. Let me show you. So I'm going to harvest the little cabbage head, but I'm going to leave the whole base of the leaves and stuff because there's things in my garden that have been eating those caterpillar moths. I just bet there have been. So that I think that's what all these wasps flying around might be doing. And I'm also letting that broccoli go to seed right there, just for no good reason other than to practice, you know, letting my broccoli go to seed. And there's that cabbage. And it actually looks like we were starting to get some little, like, cabbage bulblets. But that's interesting to me. But this end, down by the 4 o'clocks, marigolds, and asclepias, look at the damage on the leaves here versus the damage on the leaves down here. So that's just interesting to me. Y'all, I caught it. I saw it with my own eyes. Check it. There's one of those wasps. Oh, well, there's a cat barfing over yonder. Nah, nature, it's so magic. Where the hell did that wasp go? There it is. I mean, heck. But yeah, look at him go. That's wild. But yeah, I just knew that if there's an abundance of something, then there's abundance of something wanting to eat it. So there it is, repositioning itself on the edge of a leaf. I bet it's taken that caterpillar off to its babies. What a good mama wasp or worker wasp. Behold, I am wealthy in cabbages, but having harvested these, I'm not going to pull the whole plant out yet, just to kind of see what happens. But also, I really want to make sure that these wasps, that there's another one right there, but this is a red wasp. I wonder what this one's doing. Just sniffing around, being a bug. Look at you go. Oh, you're so pretty. Girl, you looking snatched. Or bro, I don't know. But, just looking around. Look at it hunting for them caterpillars. Oh, gotta fix your hair. Oh, yeah. Oh, back to hunting. Ooh, kind of tipsy. But yeah, just hanging out with the bugs. I'm having such a good day. I saw a hummingbird. I couldn't pull my camera out fast enough, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm going to leave all these plants here because, for one, it's going to be shelter for the toads. For two, it's going to give something for these caterpillars to keep eating so that the things that eat them can keep eating them. But now that we've got literally half the amount of stuff for them to eat, there that wasp back. Oh man, I wish I were good at holding the camera, but I'm not. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here before I get stung. And what's more is I even matched my cabbages today. That makes me so happy. And so, of course, I did not bring a basket out with me because I didn't think ahead. But thank goodness for overalls. My cabbages! Ah! So this makes my day. I gotta turn off the camera now. So I'm gonna go give this one of the outer leaves to the turtles who are out here just sunning. There's LT and shall run. I wonder if they're going to take any interest in the cabbage at all. She got a little bit. She got her a bite. What do you think, Shelron? Oh. So I thought I heard an ember cat meowing, and I come in here and she just wants me to turn her treadmill on. That's not what I said, baby. I thought I heard Ember crying.
Oh.
She just wants me to turn her treadmill on.
Oh.
Hey y'all, we just had a phenomenal Saturday live stream and I want to show you what all we made. So first off, we raided into the House of Cluck, one of my favorite kick streams. We just watch chickens all day. But we got all of the sculpting done so far. We'll probably do another layer, but I think that's looking pretty cool. And then this one here, super cool with the little spikies and such. And Z-Dog was such a good moderator all day. He did all the work all day. Randy just looked at me like, oh, did he? Because Randy didn't get to sit down all stream. We did so many giveaways. We did a super mega, like, there's a bunch of stuff in here, but you're gonna have to have watched the streams to have seen what's inside it. Y'all, it was so cool. In today's live stream, we finally got some footage of the hummingbird. It was so cool. Let me put some footage of that in. So I have the tripod set up on the front porch right next to the hummingbird feeder because I'm hoping the birds will just get very, very used to that being there. And then whenever we have the cell phone in the tripod, hopefully they'll just be like blasé about it. But I'd really like to be able to capture some video of the hummingbirds feeding from this perspective because this is inside the house on like 5x zoom. And I'd like to be able to compare it in a side-by-side. And I guess I can do that hummingbird or not, but it'd have been really cool if we could see a hummingbird. Next up on the agenda, post-live stream, pre-dinner, is tying some of these tie-dyes. Well, it is 8:30 roundabout, and I've only gotten 2 tops tied, but I have them stacked and they can wait for me until the morning. But we're gonna call it a day. Okay, night for real, you guys, but I had such a fun day. Like, thank you to everybody who hangs out in our live streams. I'm getting a rash though. I don't know what's going on, like, and it's up on the side of my face. I think I got into the plants too hard, and now I've got contact dermatitis or something. Good morning, everybody. It is a very busy day today. We have 2 live streams. We've already gone out and done morning chores, but I have some mail to open with you guys. Alrighty, so we have this cut open, but I haven't like opened it yet. I ordered this so long ago from PandaHall. Like, it was in May when we ordered this, and I was waiting on this so that we could do the costume. Because there were some things in here for the costume for SoonerCon that we ended up not going to, which worked out for the best for us. But, like, I was sad to not go. But back whenever we were booking everything and getting everything figured out, we thought we were still going to be living in Missouri for the rest of ever. And then we were like, oh, we're moving to Alabama. So, that okay. So, I don't even know what I ordered, you guys. Let's see. Now, I know that there's going to be a lot of chain. And this is my, oh, look at that. This is fantastic. Okay, so these were sold as pre-strung necklaces, but I just wanted the drilled quartz crystal because you can make all sorts of beautiful, like, circlets and necklaces and different things. So I'm treating this, even though it's got a clasp and stuff on it, I'm treating this like it's a strand of beads. So that's fantastic. There's one thing over there. And then let me get, ooh. I almost broke the whole table. Okay, that's okay. Everything's fine. Next baggie. Oh, these were gonna go. I think these are these are 5 strands. But these I was going to hand sew onto the bottom edge of my dragon wing. But now I might just be able to use them in a craft along kit or something. And I'm trying to save all of the bubble wrap because, again, we're going to be moving. So I can use all of this as packaging material, like kind of stuffing into things. So I'm just setting that off to the side. But look at these 5 strands of beautiful shimmering, like briolette style. some craft room ASMR for you there. Oh, wow. That is so pretty. But yeah, I was just going to hand sew these hanging off the edge of my wings, but... And I may still, but we certainly have enough of them to share. I didn't know how many it was going to take. So, I'm going to put those back in their bag, set that off to the side. We've got a bunch of these dragon charms that I think make fantastic little pendants. I like to make necklaces out of them because, like, check it. The way that... And these are pretty good quality, too. They're textured on both sides, which I appreciate. But you can hang a little drop off of here. You can have them be the drop off of something. I sometimes like to do like a big Celtic knot right here. Like, I'd love to do a whole necklace just out of charms. Just a nice beginner friendly project. That might be fun to do together. But, and we got, how many of these? We get 90 of them. That should get us through the day. Chains. All right, so these have been so well received in our booth as well as on our website. These are the stainless steel mechanized chains. So they're machine woven, but they're spiral chain, which is a chainmail weave. So they match really, really well, I think, with our different chainmail designs, as well as our more robust wire wrapped pieces, something that doesn't want for a delicate chain. Genuinely stainless steel, you guys. Like, look at the, like, no tarnishing. We've had no complaints for the customers. They do have a good quality clasp on them. The main thing is I like to go through and change out these rings, and I like to add an extender chain. So I'm very happy that we have these guys. I'm gonna leave the other ones in their wrappers. We'll have a little coffee break. So have y'all ever bought from PandaHall before, or do you have some place that you prefer to purchase your beads and findings and things from? And I haven't, oh, that's good coffee. Cheers, y'all. I haven't done a direct comparison on if I could have gotten these items on AliExpress, but I was on PandaHall because I don't know if I had gotten an email or a coupon or what, but that's where I knew to get the chain. Oops. Uh-oh. Beads down. All right, so these ones, I've actually bought these in the past, I think from AliExpress. And they're just super cute little bead caps that you can apply this way. But there's also, we did a tutorial at some point in time over the past decade of how to use them as like a sideways bead charm. And so I'll see if I can find that, because I'd like to, I don't know, these are going to be fantastic for earrings, like fun little earrings. So set those off to the side. More baggies. Another one of those. More chain of the same variety. Like, and it's whenever we sell pendants off of the website, we usually include a chain with them. And then whenever we sell out of our booth, we sell the chains separately. And so, because, you know, a lot of the times, oh, excellent. I forgot I'd gotten these. Okay. I have been wanting. But yeah, we sell the chains separately in our booth because sometimes, you know, that'll be the thing that we get haggled on. People will be like, well, what if I don't want the chain? Will you take some money off for I don't need the chain? And I'm like, and so we just sell the pendants with no chain and then upcharge for the chain for if somebody wants it. So, you know, we got to make money somehow. And that's been working out really well for us. And then usually it also gives us something that we can have the option to give a freebie if somebody has gotten a really big purchase, or if they've just been fantastic, or, you know, repeat offenders. You know, that's what we call customers who keep buying from us. So these are, I've tried, y'all, making my own of these, and it was such a headache. And I was so bad at it because I hate following directions. So I was like, let's just buy some and see how they do. I personally could go without the glitter. I like that they're already drilled. But yeah, these paired with the quartz crystals, we're going to make some cute ass, like, fairy jewelry. Yes. Oh, it's going to be awesome. I don't remember how much I paid for these, but they feel good in my hand. They feel like they're going to have been worth it. So that's awesome. I'm going to put those just loose back in here because I'm a monster. But that'll be really nice. We can incorporate those into earrings, pendants, probably circlets, maybe some of our dragon heads. And I got a big 2 bags of that, I think. So that'll be plenty. And if they're well received, then we might make some more of them out of different colors. And then once I really get the hang of it, I may once again try making my own. So let's see. We're going to get in here. We're going to go like this. And a little bit of snip, snip. 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 Give me my beads, plastic. Oh, y'all, this is something I got as a surprise for myself. Because I just wanted to see if I would like them, quite frankly. And I might be able to utilize them into a dragon head. But these might just be really cool to do a wire wrap piece on. So this is supposed to be rainbow obsidian. It feels very, very waxy. Which is okay. Let's see if... That's very interesting. They looked way more three-dimensional on the listing. But that's okay. That is a rock. But yeah, that's really cool. I like it. I think that's neat. We could wire wrap that into something pretty cool. I'll have to check and see. I think this one is... I'm going to leave that one in its wrapper. And I'm going to set that over on this other side. And then here we have... These were going to go on the edges of my dragon wings too. I'm going to leave them in their packaging. But they're just little sew-on... looks like one might have broken, but that's okay. Little... I don't know if they're glass or resin. I think I was shooting for glass because I love the sparkle of glass. Now these guys, these are ear wraps that I kind of wanted to add some like different beads and things to, just to see if I could reshape it, because, you know, or something. Like, I thought they might be a really fun frame to wire wrap onto. And then, ooh, what are these? Oh, some of the, no, I didn't realize these were brooch pins. But that's a really cool looking dragon. I like that a bunch. But yeah, it's just a little pin back. So we might be able to have it to where it attaches to a bail, or you could wear it as a pin once I've added some stuff to it. And then what are these? What are those? Snip, snip. Yum, yum. Rocco's ice cream premium. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and making some, well, opening some jewelry. Oh, these look cool. Okay. Because it's so hard to tell sometimes when you're buying things. Okay. The stones are set in there nice. These are Amazonite. I do believe it's got a big bail. The wings are more just suggestive, but it looks kind of draconic, you know. I thought that'd be nice for making some jewelry. Like this hanging off of some chainmail. I'm alright with that. Or actually incorporating into having a little bit of like wire wrap with a drop or something. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with using pre-made components that you like looking at in your own jewelry. You know, it's... Sometimes I get so clammed up about what it is that I'm doing and how I'm doing it, especially when we're teaching, because everyone's a critic. You know, like the armchair critics. Oh, look at that! More of a worm style, no wings or arms, but just draconic still. There's room in my heart for every kind of dragon. But can you imagine some cool earrings? Big earrings made out, and it's double-sided so we can have them be mirrored. I love mirroring earrings. You know, having them where I don't want them both looking the same way. I want them mirrored. And then very pleased with that. And when we get down to the bottom of this, we'll be able to, I don't remember how much I paid for all this too. And that's it's always more fun to play with beads when I've forgotten how much I've paid for them. So just some cute little Celtic knot charms. I use these in earrings. I use them in wire wrapping as like the back plate piece a lot of the time. Lots of different ways that we can utilize that. And then here's some more. This was a mixed charm pack. And it has like a faux turquoise, a dyed marcasite, which I still think is pretty. But I was hoping to be able to make earrings out of all of these. So I'm gonna match them off by pairs. Well, I am very pleased. Everybody had, that one's missing its cab. And it's not in there. So what I'll do is I'll pop out the cab on this one and just glue in my own cabochons. So that's something to look out for. But it's not the end of the world. Or I may do those ones. One is a pendant with the cab that's in it. And then the other one I'll just glue on my own cab. So there's those. Now what do we got in here? These are our extender chains that have, they're stainless steel as well. I have bought these in the past, and they are just the perfect little extender chain to add to the back of a necklace. And I will be adding these to those spiral chains that I showed you earlier. But I like it because they've got that nice little drop. I just like that. We could make our own, but I like these ones, and the price was good. Ow, ooh, hit my head on the tripod. All right, we're getting into the last of it now. And then it looks like this might be, I don't know if I got a double pack of those faux turquoise charms. Is it dyed magnesite? Marcasite? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like words are all just made up. There we go, cutting through the bubble wrap. Oh, this is something different entirely. Look at that! Oh my gosh! Wow! Whoa! Look at that! So this looks to be more of that Amazonite. Ooh! It's nice and set in there. Oh, that is cool! Cool beans! But yeah, these would be fantastic for just because I have more of these beads, like this gemstone of bead, or at least that color scheme. It's already flaking a little bit. That's not a great sign. So I'll probably come through and seal it with UV resin on the back just to try to make it, I don't believe that this is hypoallergenic, but that's how I work around that in case I'm worried. But yeah, just strung up onto a necklace. I think that would be fantastic because our next vending event is Dragon Con. And so, yeah, doubling down on the whole dragon. So these are the big spools of wire, chain that I like to get. Usually I get them from theringward.com, but I found out, I mean, they look exactly the same as the spools as what I get from the Ring Lord, but they have more variety. And so these ones are shrink wrapped. There we are. This is stainless steel, and it is a curb chain. And I love it, and we're going to be using the heck out of this for making the mantles, finishing off the chain strip mantles that Randy was doing all the work on. Oh, in the past 2 months. He's been so busy with everything. But this one is the one that I'm really interested. This is new to me. I've been so hard pressed to find a good copper tone that doesn't still end up turning you green or irritating your skin. And this one's a curb chain. And I'm just excited I'm going to make a necklace out of it and test wear it for a couple of days to see. I have very acidic skin. It'll eat through darn near anything as far as plate and stuff goes. So I'm pretty sure that this one might be enameled iron but we will see. And now, let me see. So this is the packaging slip. It doesn't have the price on here, but for all of these items in these quantities, we paid $184.75, and I don't know if that included shipping or not. Like if we were charged for shipping, that was part of it. But I'm pleased, I guess. Like, I don't know. I hate spending money, but I love buying beads. So what are we gonna do? So now that we have unpacked all of this goodness, I am going to get the newsletters put together for today, do my Magic Girl transformation, though I don't know, I think it's something, like I'm covered in these like bites. That might just be a pimple, but they itch and they hurt. And I've got some like up in here, it's just, so that's okay, but I don't think I'm going to be wearing a ton of makeup today just because I never wear like a ton of makeup, but I usually put on like sunblock that has like a tinted moisturizer in it. And I want to give my skin a break if I can to let it heal, just in case something in that suddenly irritates me. So consider me irritated, but that's okay. But I'm excited. 2 live streams today. Let's go. Hey guys, we just finished up having our Sunday craft along project live stream, and I want to show y'all what we got made. So first off, we made very successfully, I do believe, one of these groovy cabs with the rays of sunshine, and that's it in the back. And I even showed how to splice in whenever you run out of wire, and I'm really pleased actually with this one. I want to do more in this design. And then I was like, let's wire it. We had like an hour left. That only took an hour. That's not bad. No, I mean, half of the stuff was already done, but we started making this and it's looking kind of rough right now, but that's all right. We'll get there. It's gonna be super cool, but I'm having so much fun doing the craft along projects. So I hope that they continue to be helpful to people. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ice my shoulder. I don't know what's going on, but like this shoulder is so sore, like right in here. So ice pack time, I call it going bananas. I lay on the couch with all of my emotional support bananas with ice packs on, and I'm gonna be doing that until our next live stream at 3 p.m. So busy, but that okay. Y'all, it is lunchtime. We're eating sandwiches and watching anime. We did it, you guys. We made it through a double stream day. Let me show you what we did. Making some really nice progress on this dragon head. We got like the little ridges added, some more spots and like mossy texture and things. And then over here, we got the ridges added over the eyes, which it's still quite soft. So I'm going to set like a 20-minute timer and then come back and try to crisp up the tips a little bit. The other way, and also there's a lot that you can't see going on. Like we did the undercarriage of both of them. And so important details that you just can't really see until you have it turned upside down and stuff. But pretty happy with it. Very good stream. Everybody was super cool. I love getting to hang out with y'all. And but I'm tuckered out, y'all, in my collarbone. My collarbones are crunchy, so I'm gonna go water the garden and yell at the sky. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, and it's shipping, and I've already melted down once. Woo! It had nothing to do with shipping though, but that's okay. First things first. Look at all these pretty capuchons. I got groove them because that's all the grooved ones we have left, and we have more orders to ship. So that's phenomenal. Like best problem in the world to have. It's not even a problem.
What you doing?
Getting groovy, baby. Hey everybody, it is Monday and we've just finished up shipping the orders, which is really exciting, but we're not going to be shipping our subscription kits until tomorrow because that's the last day of the month. But this is this is pretty much it for the week. I haven't done any of the editing yet, but I feel like I kind of wish I had more to give you guys about, just, oh wow, so much productivity and excitement in a week. But honest to goodness, sometimes, I mean, the MidSummer live auction went phenomenally, and that was such a big deal to us because we were really hoping because that would go well, because if it did, when it did, it made so many more things in our future that much more possible, or much more likely to go off without too many hitches, I suppose. And pardon me, everything went really well this week, but I still just find myself feeling like I wish I had more to give you. But all I can do is give you everything that I am, and the encouragement, hopefully to myself, that some things take more than a week to come to fruition. So we didn't get done with, well, actually we did get done with the mold. Let me show you. Let me show me what we did this week. I'm actually going to show me after the live stream, but I'll show you later. Hey everybody, it is Friday, and I'm fixing to, no, what? It's our Friday. It's Monday. I'm sorry. It's our last live stream before we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. So yeah, it's our, I don't know what freaking day it is, but we are shipping our subscription kits. We're going to be sending out the last of them tomorrow, but I did want to just take a moment to reflect on the week. I'm going to be showing y'all here at the end of the stream all the different, or after today's live stream, all the things that we got done, hopefully, this week. But what a week. Oh my god, I can't believe how well the live auction went. We are up again. I think it's just by one kit, but for a couple of years, every single month we were like down on how many sales we were making and how many kits were finding new homes, and things like that. So it's amazing. It's an answer to all of our prayers, all of our manifestation efforts. Like, it's our hard work is paying off. And thank you guys. It's entirely because of you being here, watching our videos and hanging out with us in our live streams, and for everybody who participates in our weekly shop updates and gets our craft along kits. I've been having so much fun doing the extra Sunday morning craft along live stream. It's putting me through my paces, but I'm only going to get stronger by doing more, so, or by resting, I don't know. But yeah, we're sending out, this is one of our $15 kits with the groovy cab and then those, and I'm just getting them wrapped up. But I wanted to thank you guys, and it feels like I wish I had more to give you than just everything that I am. Neighbors must be mowing. But thank you guys, truly, from the bottom of my heart. I got a little tape dispenser, ciao, and then we put the little tape on the thing, and then I'm gonna put it in a bag. Ciao. So we're gonna do that a whole bunch, but I just wanted to check in and say thank you, and hopefully we'll see you in some of our live streams. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas, leave them down in the comment area. And I'm really excited for next week because we're really going to see some progress on casting. We got that mold finished. I think I need to put just a little bit of stuff in the tips of the horns, and then I hope everything goes well. I'm so nervous still. Like, the auction went really, really well, and we were counting on that so hard. And then it actually went well. Like, I cannot even. But it's scary because with the move to Alabama and just with everything, it feels like that even doing my best and with things going as well as they can possibly go, it feels like it's still not going to be enough. and I have to not let that fear derail me or hinder my creativity. And like, I'm just an artist for a living. Hopefully my mind and my body will hold up and we'll be able to get ourselves moved to Alabama, because that's everything we've been working for for the past 10 years. We'll finally be home again. We'll see. I'm gonna do today's live stream. We're gonna get a lot done. I'm gonna have a lot of fun, and I'm gonna finish up doing the recording for the vlog later, because my mind is scattered in so many different directions. But that's okay. Just one little baby step at a time. I don't have to have it all figured out. I just gotta keep going. Y'all, we had an amazing live stream. Let me show you what we did. We got this far on this dragon head, and we got this far. Now, I call these dragon heads. I guess they don't look super draconic until we get the noses and the eyes in them, but still, I just love them. And we put a layer of gesso on, or is it gesso? I don't know. And some latex as a as a protective layer, so that I can keep painting and not have to worry about cleaning anything up. And I'm pretty excited about that. And these are all the goals for next week. So we're going to be casting the foamit into that mold. Some things take longer than a week. And that one's been taking lots of weeks. But we're going to be tying and dyeing all of these festival dresses and hanky tops that we have in here in the kitchen. And then we are going to be doing a shop update, Tuesday vlog, which you'll be seeing this. Mow and clean out and replant 3 beds, as well as go to volunteer at the horse sanctuary, assemble and order materials for the July kits, cook some cabochons, and then I'm going to be painting those dragon heads in next week's live streams. So I'm really excited to see what next week brings. I think this is just going to be it for this week, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and kind of close out right now and just go edit. I'm so tired. I will see. Thank you guys for being here watching this, and thank you to everybody who hangs out with us in the live streams and just everything. I can't thank you enough. And I'll see you next week. Happy crafting. Mwah. Bye.